Scrapbooking.com magazine presents the following feature article from the November 2010 issue. Start with a Pentouch and a Stencil by author and artist Judy Kaufman for Sakura of America. I like to give myself creative challenges. For the projects that accompany this article, I gave myself two. First challenge, to use a single stencil plus Pentouch gold, silver, and white on dark backgrounds to make a card and a scrapbook page. I wanted to create the look of fall and winter, but without using leaves or snowflakes. And I wanted each of the projects to be versatile. This part of the challenge was a piece of cake. The flowers in the stencil are chameleon-like, producing the look of almost Asian chrysanthemums for one project and the feel of snowflakes on the other. Second challenge, not allowing myself to worry about whether the stencil was going to be marred by the permanent ink in the pens. This challenge wasn't quite so easy. Here's how it came together. Now, I've been using stencils for decades, always with the same set of self-imposed rules. I carefully avoided any smudges or smears by using minimal paint and an almost dry stencil brush. On occasion, I would use a temporary adhesive spray to further ensure that the stencil would stay put. And immediately after I finished the project, I would carefully wash and dry the stencil so it looked brand new. When I was at CHA Chicago last summer, that's the Craft and Hobby Industry's semi-annual trade show, I stopped at the Crafters Workshop booth where my friend Beth was at the demo table. Her stencils looked like they'd been in a war zone, crusted with various paints and sprays and finishes. Now, I'm a confirmed Virgo, so seeing tools that weren't in pristine condition was, well, disconcerting to say the least. But the more I watched her, the more I saw how much fun she was having, and the more I realized that I too could let my stencils get messy. After all, I had gone wild in my 30s and had a second hole pierced in one ear so I could wear orphan earrings. And in my 40s, I'd given myself permission to write in the margins of my books. As you can see by now, I'm not the typical child of the 60s. In fact, I couldn't wait to get home and get out the Pentouch pens. I'm a long way from stencils that are thickly caked with paint. In fact, the gold, silver, and white ink are hardly visible. Old habits don't disappear that easily, but it's a start. If you've never tried Pentouch Quick Dry Opaque Metallic Ink and Opaque White Ink pens, it's high time you did. There are several choices of nib: extra fine point and medium point, and Pentouch Calligrapher fine and medium point. They come in three colors: gold, silver, and white. All three are quite dramatic on dark surfaces. White is less intense when it's used on porous papers, but truly opaque, just like the gold and silver on coated cardstock and other similar materials. To find the Sakura products mentioned in this article and shown in these layouts, check with your local scrapbook retailer. Browse our premier retail stores for coupons to a store near you. Thanks for listening. For more creative inspiration, be sure to check out all of the great articles and projects in this month's issue of Scrapbooking.com magazine.